Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Pangoro with its new and improved move set, and that's going to be Karate Chop. So we're going to be going with close combat as well as Night Slash on this one here. You do have Rock Slide or Iron Head you can go with, but we're going to go ahead and use these moves here and see what we have going on. We are going to be pairing it up with several different Pokemon. For the first half, we do have Galarian Slowbro as well as Shadow Muck here. So we're going to have a little fun with those Poison Jabbers to protect ourselves from Fairy, because you are going to be, in fact, 4 times weak to that being Dark as well as Fighting, kind of like Scrafty. So let's have a little fun here, folks. If you can give this video a thumbs up. For some reason, YouTube's not pushing notifications. Maybe they are now, but for my last video, they didn't. So you may want to go check that one out. We are going to be getting Shiny Zacian as well as being able to evolve your Coughing, Shadow Coughing, Shiny Shadow Coughings into Galarian Wheezing, which is going to be pretty interesting. But with that said, we have some pretty good battles here. Now, I have been skipping a few days for Go Battle League. I will admit, I have never done that before in the beginning of the season. I was just so anxious to play like I usually was a long time ago, but not recently. So when I go in here, everything's up to date. I download the whatever file and then refresh game data. Obviously, it's up to date, but it just skips and skips. And I do have good internet, and it did cost me a few games here. We will take a look at that a few times here where I'm not able to hit excellent because of the skipping of the frames. Then I miss some of the bowls. So I'll just leave it at that. I just wanted to let you all know, and we're going to go ahead and see what we have going on here. We actually will be swapping out a few of these Pokemon, as you've seen in the beginning. We will be bringing in Venusaur as well as Skeledirge at some point. All right, so we have Shadow Gengar out here. We're going to go ahead and bring in Pangoro. With my odds, they probably will have Sludge Bomb, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that Night Slash, and I'm hoping that they will not have Sludge Bomb. They do have it, and at this point, I back out. I'll take the loss there. You got me. We're weak to Shadow, or to Ghost, I should say. All right, next game, we're met with a Guzzlord, so this is going to be a pretty decent matchup. Pangoro can't take a hit so well, but they are going to be swapping, retreating with energy on their Guzzlord and bringing in their Skeledirge. We're going to go ahead and just stay right where we're at here and throw some super effective plus stab Night Slashes, getting a shield out of them. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Slowbro. And yeah, Shadow Ball is going to be super effective. I'm pretty sure we can take one, and then the Incinerate will not be able to farm us down, but at this point, we'll just have to see here. I think we're going to be able to take him out with Poison Jab. Looking great. Bringing in that Guzzlord, which is going to be resisting all the moves except for the Poison Jab. Now, something a little weird is going on here with Niantic and the Slowbro Community Day. It did receive the move Surf for both the Kanto Slowbro as well as the Galarian Slowbro. That was its Community Day move, Surf. And then they made Scold better, and then they nerfed, I wouldn't say nerf so much as just upgrade the energy required as well as the damage on Surf, making it pointless, and you should just go with the Scold move. So I don't know what's going on there. So I did remove my Community Day move on it. I did have Surf at one point, so just want to put that out there too. And bringing in the Pangoro here, Karate Chop. Let's go. And we do have that charge move to take out the Guzzlord with the close combat. Shiny Pangoro is awesome. It looks like he's wearing some sort of boxing gloves, sparring gloves, and it is one of my favorites. So horrible lead, Charm Primarina here, so 4 times weak to that. We do have 2 poison types, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Muck here. They are swapping into their Snorlax, and let's see what we can do. We're just going to go ahead and throw that Dark Pulse. I'm pretty sure this person is going to double shield if I remember this correctly here, because that matchup was so good. They kind of want to regain that situation. I would want to as well. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can bait them here. We do get a shield, which is great, and I do decide to shield up as well. And I am going to be able to get another shield with this Thunder Punch here. That's going to be their last one. So let's see what's going to be going on here. I think they're going to try to farm me down. I'm going to go ahead and throw, which is even better. So unfortunately, man, Snorlax got nerfed big time. You know why? Because of Body Slam. Body Slam was one of its main sources of, power. It could spam it over and over again. And since that's nerfed, nothing else really got buffed for Snorlax, so it just quite literally took a hit. Same with other Pokemon too, like Lickitung, right? Alrighty, so what do we have here? A Gallade. So we're going to go ahead and call that there. Good call, good call. Going to go for the Night Slash to just do a little bit of extra damage here because we know we're going down anyways. And then we do want to shield this up. try to farm them down. Charm takes forever to build up energy, so they're not going to get to their next charge move here. Beautiful. We have a ton of energy looking around, probably like 80 or probably like 95. Going to go ahead and throw that Scold and take out the Glade for the win with the Galarian Shiny Slowbro there. All right, next game, we are going to be seeing a Machamp, another horrible lead here. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Muck. Could complain about the algorithm, let's just move it along. We know what it is, right? If it gets bad enough that I'm going to freaking lose my mind, then maybe. But for now, we'll just, stay on topic. It's okay. Yes, it is. It was hitting me. It was. But, so we do have a Licky Licky hero with its new and improved self with Rollout. It did learn the move Rollout now, and Rollout was buffed. So definitely a pretty interesting pick here. I do have a few that I could actually use. All right, so what do we want to do here? Pangoro for sure. We resist that Rollout. Doing a lot more damage now, and Shadow Ball is not very effective. I would assume that's what they're going with, and then Body Slam has been nerfed, so we'll go ahead and take that, no problem. I wanted to kind of farm them down here, but let's just go ahead and throw this. Maybe we can gain our attack here, and remember, yes, Night Slash will raise your attack by 2 stages, which is incredible. Going for close combat up against Machamp, they use their first shield, they swap into a Feraligatr, which is going to be super effective with that Shadow Claw, while the Hydro Cannon is obviously resisted. But if they do have Crunch, that is super effective, so I'm going to go ahead and shield it up, and it is in fact going to be Crunch, and we're going to go ahead and just keep it moving here with the Brutal Swing. Oh, also, this is a new addition too. So freaking... I forgot to mention that. Slowbro's Brutal Swing is new for this season too. Crying out loud. If you didn't know already. So yeah, we have 2 new Pokemon here, right? Yeah, 2 new ones. Well, at least their moves. All right, so we're going to let that go. They did bait us there, and then we're going to be able to get to the next Brutal Swing. This is going to be brutally close. And they shielded up. Oh, it lagged. Did you see that frame skip? I wonder if that screwed them over. We were kind of on the level of taking that win anyways, but I saw some frame skip. I wonder if that happened for them too. A Lowland Sandslash, great lead for us here, and they're going to be retreating into Primarina. We're going to go ahead and bring in Slowbro, which is going to pretty much wall it here. Our charge moves are not very effective unless you did have Sludge Bomb, of course, but take a look at this Surf. Still doing a lot of damage. Slowbro, unfortunately, not able to take hits. Now let's go with the Scold here. They are going to be shielding it up. That's okay. We did drop that attack. Not that it matters because we will shield up this next one here as they've used the shield themselves, so I have no problem doing that either. We're going to go ahead and go for the Brutal Swing. I didn't hit all those. That wasn't lag. That was myself because I wanted to farm them down a little bit here. Not quite able to make it, so we're just going to go ahead and throw the next one to take them out, so we do win that swap. They have used both of their shields. Very low health on that Slowbro, so they can't farm. Surprised they did not swap to catch here. We go close combat, and that's pretty much a wrap. I'm pretty sure they back out. Giratina in the back, we would have taken that win, and we're looking good. Pangoro putting it down there for us. Next game, we're going to be met with a Giratina. Finally, show me Shadow Claw, please. It does have it, but they're going to be retreating into Muck. Not the best decision to go in here with the Galarian Slowbro, as we are going to be weak to Dark with that Psychic type. So we're going to let that first one go. As they do have Poison Jab, we are part Poison as well, so we're resisting that. Going to go ahead and throw. Oh no, we're not throwing. Damn. Okay, what are we going to do here? Let it go. I don't remember this one too much. I think we just bring in Pangoro and just start going Night Slash crazy. And we do get a shield for the first one, and then we make it to the next one. Oh, we call it. We call an. Oh no, never mind. I think they made double shield. I'm going to stop guessing. All right, they let it go. Okay, yeah, they get to the Acid Spray. That's right. So we'll let this go. Dark Pulse is not very effective. I know they don't have Sludge Wave because they have Poison Jab. Usually that's the case, right? They are bringing in their Feraligatr, resisting the Shadow Claw. Going to go ahead and go for the Night Slash, getting a shield, swapping into Venusaur. Now on the team, Venusaur, let's go. So, yeah, this is going to be not very effective, but take a look at the damage. Pretty good, so we're all right. We'll see what we can do here. Still holding on to 2 shields. So we're going to go ahead and just shield this one up here to kind of just spam the hell out of them with the Shadow Venusaur. We will definitely be holding on to that last shield that we do have, as both of these things do have Shadow Claw, and Pangoro does resist that. But how much health does that Pangoro even have? Barely anything, but enough to resist the Shadow Claws to do something to get to a charge move. So we'll go ahead and just hold on to that. Bringing in the Pangoro, seeing if we can get to the close combat. Now, here's where I made my mistake, I think. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I made a mistake. I think I went one quick move over that I needed to. And Night Slash. Oh, we get there. It was a close game. Good game. All right. Next one. What are we going to see? Ampharos. All right. So we'll go ahead and just stay here. They are going to retreat into Swampert. Of course, we're going to go ahead and bring in Venusaur here. And now this is good for me. Now, every time I put on the Venusaur recently, right after this, after I swapped my team, there was a Swampert on every other team that the person had, which is good for me. You know, I'd have a bad lead that have the horrible counter in the middle, and that's how the algorithm works sometimes. Anyways, we do have another water type on their team, which is great. They're going to be shielding up. We will let that go for sure. Bring in the Pangoro. We do have Skeledirge and Venusaur on the team. That combo is deadly. They're going to be bringing back their Ampharos. We're immediately going to go for the Night Slash here, getting a shield from them. They're the last one. This was a big screw up. I should have went close combat. I don't know what I was thinking, but I go for the Night Slash, and I do believe they're going to be backing out anyways. If I recall, I'm not too sure. We will let this go here. Zap Cannon. Nope, this is not the one. So they really do put up a fight, or maybe I should have shielded that up and went for another Night Slash there. Probably that's what I should have done there, but that's okay. Bringing back that Wall Rain, we're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. Skeledirge can handle both of these, no problem. That's no problem. With the energy that we do have, going for the Disarming Voice to take out that Wall Rain. And we just need to make sure they don't get to that Zap Cannon, but they do back out. All right, I was right about that. Great. All right, let's keep it moving. Anyways, next game, we're going to be met with a Victory Bell. Not great. We're going to go ahead and retreat into our Venusaur here. Obviously, Skeledirge is going to be a better matchup, but this is not horrible for Venusaur either. So we'll go ahead and just stay here. Sludge Bomb. Oh my gosh, doing a whole crap load of energy, or damage, I should say. And we're going for Sludge Bomb. They're shielding it up. We have a 4 times resistance to that quick move, so let's see what we can do. We will shield this up. And they're going for Leaf Blade this time. Still would have been enough, I'm pretty sure there. Going to go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb. They let it go, and we are very close here. We will definitely let this go ourselves. We're going to bring in the Pangoro, resisting the Karate Chop on the Victory Bell. We're going to go ahead and farm them down to farm up our energy. Pangoro looks like he's hyped and ready to go. Bringing in a Charm Ninetales, extremely bad for us, but they're going to be using their last shield when we go for close combat. Bringing in the Skeledirge, already farmed up as they do swap into their Cofagrigus. Shadow Ball, super effective, not quite enough to take them out as we get off the slow Incinerate to do damage there, but that's all right. We don't really need to worry about anything that the Alolan Ninetales does have here, as we're going to be able to get to the Shadow Ball. You can get to your charge move. Psyshock at worst. I don't know. They can't get to Dazzling Gleam by now, so we don't have to worry about that. I swap into Pangoro here because I thought I might be able to flex and take him out with it, but they just took me out in one charm. Skeledirge goes back in and we take the win. Next game, we're met with a Gengar. Oh, yeah? Tell me about it. Pangoro's smiling. They swap into their Ampharos, and I immediately go into my Venusaur here, and I'm expecting, Brutal Swing. Okay. Let's go for it. So we're going to farm up a little bit more energy. Shadow Venusaur, one of my favorites. And, it's just so upsetting that the Gigantamax can't... you can't use your old ones for it, but whatever. Be cautious on spending money on that, by the way. I don't want to make it all about that, but just a little heads up. Today I went out, did what I could. I'll buy those packs once in a while, just to max out their moves, and that's about it on the 3 starters if I get a good one. Anyway, Skeledirge, all right, Pangoro going in here, and they're backing out. Pangoro making an Alolan Ninetales back out with Powdered Snow. Let's go. All right, next game, what are we going to see here? Pangoro into Skeledirge, all right, we like to see this here. Snarl is a little bit better, but, well, in this case, or is it? Doing a lot of... getting the boost. Let's get it. Getting the boost, and they're still not throwing on their Skeledirge. So our attack is now at 2 times up, but we are going to retreat after getting that shield there. Kind of was hoping we might catch a Disarming Voice, but at this point, we're just going to shield up, and they are, in fact, throwing a Shadow Ball. Let's see if we can get a shield with them, out of them, with the Disarming Voice, and we do. Great. And I'm feeling like they're going to go for another Shadow Ball here, so in fact, it is. We do shield it up correctly, and they bring in Goodra. And we're just going to keep going for these Disarming Voices here. I'm assuming it has Surf and, what's the other, Thunder Punch? Or Aqua Tail, that's what it is. Okay. So Pangoro goes down before we even get to the charge move. The thing is just so damn glassy, unfortunately. Venusaur, it's all up to you, buddy. Thunder Punch. All right. We have no more shields. They swap. We're going to go ahead and just go for the Frenzy Plant here. We're almost at the next one anyways. Maybe there's something in the back we can take on. Not trying to farm them down. They almost got to their charge move, although they're all resisted or our health is just too low. And it is a Togekiss. Okay, so we have that Skeledirge still with the Shadow Ball. For a second, I thought everything was gone. So that Venusaur with that little bit of health is the key here. So we are going to just about get to the disarming voice, but they have about 1 or 2 HP. And guess what? We're going to be able to take them out with a Vine Whip and take the win with the Shadow Venusaur. Next game, Pangoro into a Giratina. Show me Shadow Claw. And that's in fact what it has. Sounds good to me. So we're going to obviously just start throwing these Night Slashes back to back to back here, getting the boost on the attack. That is amazing. So we will let this first Dragon Claw go here, and no problem. Next Night Slash, I'm expecting them to shield up because it will take them out at this point. I'm pretty sure with our attack raised by 2 stages. And we will shield up this next one here. We can survive it, plus the Shadow Claws. We just want to keep it going. So they do swap into a Mandibuzz. We're going to go ahead and just go close combat as they are part dark. Doing a little bit over half, which is pretty nice. Swapping into Skeledirge. Yes, I know this is going to be super effective, but the Venusaur just can't take a hit like this as opposed to a super effective move. Aerial Ace would have done a lot more. Skeledirge is just amazing here. Taking them out with Disarming Voice. They have 1 shield and so do we. What is going to be going down here, folks? Bringing back that Giratina. Unfortunately, not able to get to a charge move here. We're going to let it go, and an Ancient Power is enough. They do have a Decidueye in the back. All right, sounds good to me. We're going to go for that Sludge Bomb, which is going to be super effective. Now, Pangoro is going to be not very effective with the quick move, but with the Night Slash is super effective. But at this point, we can pretty much just farm them down almost. Let's see what's going to happen here. And we swap. Okay, so we do want to shield this up, and I think farming them down is really not... Okay, we build up a little bit more energy, which we could have probably built up more. And I want you to see what happens here. Check this out. This is a great example. I'm going to slow it down. Check this out. So we're going to hit all our bubbles. Look at that frame skip. Did you see that? Now I don't hit the Excellent. They survive. An Excellent would have taken them out. And now I lose the match. Do you see that? This is why I don't care about, like, oh, ranks. Okay, I don't care anymore. Not interested. Don't care about the poses if they're going to keep them behind there. I don't care anymore. Let them have it. This game is busted, all right? So we'll leave it at that, but that was one of the good examples. It's been happening. I'm just not pointing it out. All right, up against Cresselia here. Again, there it goes again. There you go. Perfect. See that? Bullshit. All right, so we're going for another one here. We didn't do that on purpose. We let that go. We raised our attack, and they're going to be backing out. So when you see me just not hitting the screen, you can obviously tell that's not a frame skip. You can tell when I'm going, and it's like just putters really quick. All right, next game, we're met with an Alolan Muck. This is going to be pretty decent for us. So what we're going to want to do is let them throw first, and then we're going to go close combat. And so Dark Pulse massively resisted because of fighting and the Dark typing. Going to go ahead and go for our first one. And then Night Slash at this point is enough, so we don't need to lower our attack or defense that much more, right? They're going to be retreating, bringing in a Hariyama. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Skeledirge. And to be honest with you, I don't remember what moves this thing has. Close Combat, Heavy Slam, Counter. I think it learned Force Palm now. I really need to go see. But I let it go, and they went for Close Combat, so sounds good to me. We're just going to go ahead and go for the Disarming Voice. And they do have a Guzzlord in the back, which is going to be 4 times weak to this Disarming Voice. I'm expecting them to... Oh, wait. No, they don't have any more shields. Okay. Maybe I can loan them one. I still have to. All right, we're going to go for it again. Take them out and swap into our Pangoro. Go for the Night Slash to take out this Muck here. And that is about a wrap. They backed out. If you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.